Okay. Oh, this looks good on camera. Oh, we got a new setup, y'all. Wait, let me see if I could get this more. There we go. I hope that works out. I hope that looks good. Now I got all this wrong. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope y'all can see. Let me turn this light on. Oh, right. Okay. All right. This is Tara with Contessa. I'm Contessa Divine. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be the weekly all signs. Okay. We go through Aries. We start with Aries. We go through all the way to Pisces. And then I take some questions. You can stay if you want. If not, you can come back. Do whatever you want. So, lo siento. I'm sorry. That's my phone. Hey, I'm live right now. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Let me turn that ringer down. Oh. So this is part of my new setup. I finally got the white table. Y'all know I always wanted a white table, right? I got my little candle. I want to show some stuff in the background. Make it pretty. But okay, so this is a general reading. May or may not resonate. If it does not apply, let it fly. Take the meat, leave the bone. If you're new here, please like, subscribe. Help me grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel, please. If you're returning, I appreciate you trusting. The Contessa gonna do what? Tell the truth and shame the devil all day, every damn day. We're gonna let to it. Let's get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. We doing Aries. Aries. We at 2:31. All right now. Aries. What's going on for Aries? What's going on with Aries? What's happening? Welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. This is Tara with Contessa. I'm Contessa Divine. Thank you for stopping by. What's going on with Aries? That's a lot of cards for Aries. 9 of Cups. Okay. Okay, so this is something you've been fighting for, something that was a struggle to achieve. Things are going to start coming through for you, Aries, like like a genie in a bottle. What? Okay. There's some confusion here too. It's almost like the Ten of Pentacles. Stop playing. Okay, you see the little man at the bottom of the card. Hi. Oh, Brazil. Hello. Hi. You see the little person at the bottom of the card doing the voodoo doll, doing the brujeria. You may have suspected that there was almost something supernatural that was stopping you from having these 9 cups true happiness, right? Or something you may feel like you need to turn to something supernatural, possibly prayer, possibly brujeria. I don't know. I don't live your life. In order to accomplish something, but there's something you hear you trying to. There's a goal here. The goal is the 9 cups, right? That's the goal. But you've been having a difficult time achieving it. But it's coming. It's coming. Ooh. Hi. Hello. We got 8 people here. I go from Aries, which we just did. I go from Aries to Pisces. I give advice. And if you want to ask a question, you can in the comments. I don't answer the questions until after I do all the signs. So we're on Taurus right now. Taurus. 501. 5. Oh, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. How you guys doing on this fine Saturday morning? It's getting warmer. What? Taurus, what's going on with Taurus? What's going on with Taurus? Ooh, you taking a while. Do you not want to? Okay, Ace of Wands. Okay. Ace of Wands. What's going on with Taurus? King of Swords. Eee. And the Eight of Swords. With the Devil at the bottom of the deck. ¿Qué pasó? What's going on here? There's some else. Wow, this is piggybacking off of Aries. There's something here. There's something that you're trying to bring forth. It could be a business. Maybe you want to start a business. It could be something that you want to achieve, something you're trying to get to, a goal. Remember I said in the in Aries, the Nine of Cups is a goal, right? It's a goal. And you may feel like there's just forces working again. This is piggybacking off of Aries very hard. With this Devil here. I don't know if this is friends or family. You may feel like people are trying to discourage you. You may feel like something is holding you back. But what is this about? There may be something from the past you're not trying to repeat. Which is why you're in this tower. You may be ready to just bring it all down, right? Just tear it all down and move away from whatever the situation is. Now, it could be a love situation. It's the Ace of Wands. There's a baby there. There's a baby there. Now, it could be that you have had unsuccessful pregnancies in the past, which may be why you're feeling like, if I see any signs that this is not going to be successful, then I'm not going to go forward with it. I'm not going to have the expectation of success. Whatever this is, it's you bringing forth something into this world. It could be a successful relationship. It could be a business. It could be you buying a car, whatever it is. There's this fear here of disappointment, of disappointing yourself because it may not come through. And if you see a sign that it's not going to happen, you're just kind of going to like give it all up, give it all away, whatever it is. But with this King of Swords here, it's suggesting that you go forward, move forward, whatever it is that you're trying to do. The King of Swords is not a king to just sit. This is a standing king. He's standing up. He's ready for action. And so what it's suggesting here is that no matter what it looks like or appears, you need to move forward. That is the suggestion here. Let's move on to Gemini, 8:43. All right. What's going on with Gemini? Y'all like the new setup? Got the white table now. I got all this extra room. I want to get some flowers and stuff to make it look pretty, like I see on other YouTube channels, rather than that plain old black background I used to have, the black table. Anyway, Gemini. What's going? Gemini been kind of going through it, huh? Gemini, you've been. It was on and popping for you for a minute. Ooh. Okay, we're going to take it the way it is. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. All right. So you got something new that you, again, trying to manifest. I just saw the Magician, but... Why am I smelling botanica? This is way too many King of Swords. Oh, I'm sorry, Knight of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Okay. So there's something new. Queen of Swords. That's interesting. Okay. And the Ten of Cups. So there's something new that may have you all in your feelings. Oh, a Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Now, the thing is, you see how this knight is all in it's armor. Like he's dressed up like a mermaid, but he's covered in armor. So what that may mean is that although there is somebody who feels like there's a possibility for happiness here, for everything that they have imagined, the happy family, whatever it is. Not everybody wants to have kids, but it may be, again, there's a fear here. You see how he's on stilts, this page, and he's on thin ice, he's on ice. There's a fear here that it may all come tumbling down. So someone here they have como say, like they're moving forward, but they're cautious, right? Because someone here does not want to be hurt again. Now, I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's the other person, or it could be something where it could be financial. I think this is in relationship though, because we got so many cups here. But someone here is resisting the temptation to retreat. And the reason why they feel the need to retreat is because they have all that armor on because they've been hurt in the past, okay? All right. Let's do Cancer. Cancer. How you guys doing today on this beautiful Saturday? Thank you for stopping by. I do questions at the end. My questions are for free. Sister got a full-time job. I do not make money from YouTube currently. Okay? So if you want to leave, come back. This normally takes about 45 minutes. So if you have a question, you can drop it in the comments. But I don't answer questions until after I finish all the signs. Okay? So we're doing Cancer right now. Cancer. Why is this shaking? I don't like that. Cancer. What is going on, Cancer? Cancer. What's going on? Oh, this. The Hierophant. I want y'all to be able to see the cards. Oh, just 2 major arcana, can we say? Hierophant and Justice. Oh. All right, and we got Death. What? We got Death at the bottom of the deck. What is going on here, Cancer? It's almost your season 2, isn't it? Aren't we in Aries season? And then, I don't know, Ace of Pentacles. Oh. So we got 2 major arcana here. So there's a very significant. Someone here got to make a choice. Someone here gonna make a choice. You see this? You see that big ass pentacle? That's a big ass pentacle. So pentacles are in the 3D. They're right here, right now, right? Not only that, but pentacles are stability, right? So there may be an opportunity presented to you. However, it may require letting something go. You see the 2 swords. Justice normally doesn't have 2 swords, right? Normally it's just 1 sword, the sword of truth, right? See the 2 fishies right there, whatever toxic waste these fish have come out of. There's 2 fish here. There's 2 swords. You have to make a choice between something. Now it could be a job. Maybe you got 2 jobs you got to make a choice out of. But see this 2 of wands, right? The 2 of wands. Someone here has to make a choice to plant the seed. Which seed are you going to plant? Which bulb are you planting to grow? Right? But there's something here about something that needs to be said. Now, it could be that an opportunity is being presented to you because someone said something that they should not have said. Right? Somebody says something. These are swords. And this is justice. And this is the Hierophant. Now, it also could be that maybe the opportunities that are presented to you go against the norm, right? But either way, you have to leave something behind, right, in order to grow. The decision is yours, But it all comes down to planting that seed. Choose wisely, Cancer. Okay? Choose wisely. I don't have advice for you as far as the choice, but I think the issue is that they both look so great. They both look good. We got 2 swords here. So both of these opportunities may look good to you. You may not know which one is right for you. Only thing I can suggest is asking spirit. Let's move on to Leo. Leo. Y'all been going through it too. 1542. 1542. Y'all been going through it for a while though. Leo been going through it for for a couple years now. I've been getting stuff for you. Ooh. The 9 of Pentacles. Wow, the 4 of Wands. Judgment. What? You about to receive something. You about to receive something, Leo. Now, it could be a wish. These pentacles are floating here like stars, right? And you see the stars in it. Can you see the stars in the background? All the stars here. It's like you're getting a wish fulfillment here. But it's a wish fulfillment that has been brought to you by the decisions that you make. Now, the 4 of Wands could be marriage. Again, that star is aligning. There's something here about the stars aligning. You see that? You see all the stars right there in the sky? Aligning. Wow. Now, it could be after heartbreak because I know y'all been going through it with the, in the love department. Some of y'all been going through it with money too. Money and love is a very similar energy. And the 3 of Pentacles. You're coming into a partnership. You're coming into a partnership, Leo. And I think that partnership gives you the security to do things that you haven't been able to do in the past. You see how in this 6 of Swords, the town in the background, the past, it's all burning down. It's on fire. The whole town is on fire. It could be. This has been a very difficult change for you, Leo. If you see in this 3 of Pentacles, you see the someone is fixing this. This person is fixing this person, but you see the blood. So this was a very. It could be a very toxic situation that you were in and you got yourself out of. I ain't here to blow smoke up your culito, okay? But whatever it is, it was painful, but now you're moving into a more peaceful time where you do have a partnership on the way. But this partnership from the past was definitely something that brought you a lot of pain. But I also think that you could have helped someone else. Oh, I'm sorry for the noise outside. It ain't even summertime yet. You hear that? Now, why are they driving by with all that noise? Why do I need to hear it? I know y'all can hear it because it is blasting. What? All right, I'm sorry. Let's go, Virgo. 1927. Virgo. Virgo. Ooh, strength. Somewhere in this area, somebody getting pregnant is I felt it a lot in Taurus, and I kind of feeling it here. There's something about pregnancy here. But the thing is, I feel like it may not be a wanted pregnancy, or maybe somebody getting pregnant to like keep somebody. There's something that's not right about the pregnancy. Like every child is a blessing. Don't get me wrong, but if somebody was having an affair, it's not appropriate. Which may be why you got two major arcanas here. You got strength. Someone may question whether or not a child is theirs. And that is going to blow the spot up. There could be a child. There's something about a baby here. Somebody questioning the paternity. You can't question the maternity, right? Because the women, you know if you give birth to a child or not. But this is gonna cause all kind of, and see how the star is pouring the water back into the pond, right? This is not wish fulfillment here. This is whatever this is. This is causing controversy. You see how even in the death card, it's like there's a rejection. This parent is rejecting this child. This could be somebody that's having another child and by someone else, and now they're, because they're not with the original parent, they're not treating, or this could be a combined family where like, the mom or the dad is not treating the adopted child or the stepchild or something like that in the right way, where they would normally treat the new child. But this is something new. Thing is, I don't think someone has a choice, but someone here is wearing a mask. Someone here got a whole damn costume on. Look at this person in this Three of Wands. You see the costume on their back. When they take time at night and they look at what's really happening for them and for themselves in their life, they got a whole damn costume on. You don't know. I don't know who it is. Maybe it's you, Virgo. Maybe it's the other person. But somebody here has no idea. Somebody presenting themselves in a way that is not true to who they are. Okay? So, without them, I don't know who's who. Roles can be reversed in tarot. But someone here is starting something new and they are not being true to who they really are. This right here, this is even worse than the Seven of Swords. To me, the energy that I'm feeling right now is worse than the Seven of Swords, because Seven of Swords is somebody that's just lying. This person presented themselves in a whole damn costume as if they were something that they really are not. Let's move on. That is some fuckery and some foolery right there. Let's move on to Libra, 2318. Wow. That this person, there's like psychopath energy here or something like, okay, we moving on. I don't like to stay in stuff like that too long, because when you look into stuff start looking into you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm feeling? You feel me? Libra, what's going on with Libra? I need a different deck. This deck is being moody today. That's not really true. And whenever I need to change the deck, is because something is happening. So should I change the deck now? Which one do I use? Which one do I use? The Black Tarot? Which one? We're going to use this one. We're going to get this one. We're going to keep this one. I'm just changing out decks for this right now. Okay. I don't know why. Oh, the Fool is at the bottom of the deck. All right. Oh, sorry, I hit the thing. The Fool is at the bottom of the deck. All right, Libra. I see you. Libra. What's going on with Libra? Thank you for joining my live. If you have a question, I'm on Libra right now. I don't answer questions until I'm finished with all the signs. So if you want to go, the Five of Pentacles, okay. Somebody might be having some money issues. The Seven of Pentacles, okay. Let's get some more. All right, Libra, I see you. Fives of Temperance in tarot. So whatever you got going on right now with your money, honey, is temporary, okay? It's temporary. Six of Wands. Okay, so there's a victory here. Listen to Contessa when she talk, please. There's a victory here. The High Priestess, all you got to do is follow your intuition, baby. All you got to do is follow your... Oh, I'm getting a chill. Just follow your intuition, baby. If you don't know which way to go, just stop and ask. The signs are going to be given. Listen to Contessa when she talk. Oh, you got a victory coming. And people going to have to watch you with this victory. Look at all them eyeballs right there in them wands. People going to have to watch you. Your frenemies, your enemies. They're going to have to watch you. Those that were hoping that you don't win. Go ahead, Libra. Do your thing, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's move on to Scorpio. How y'all doing, 14 people in here? If you could please hit the like button. That will help my algorithm. We're doing Scorpio right now. Scorpio is 2628. 26, right? Am I? Yep, 2632. So if you could hit that like button, that will help my algorithm. Help me grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel, please. I do questions at the end. My questions are free. Sister work a full-time job. I ain't making no money from YouTube right now. So, my questions are free. I just do them at the end. That's all. This takes about 45 minutes. We already at Libra, so maybe another 15 minutes. But I do answer questions at the end. What's going on with Scorpio? Scorpio. What's happening with Scorpio? Scorpio. Okay. Three of Cups. All right. Ooh, did you hear that confirmation? Did you hear the confirmation from the phone? Three of Cups. Okay. This may be somebody skeptical about something. Somebody being told. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Possibly about a cycle ending. This is somebody that may come to you and tell you, listen, you know, this, and this is happening. And you already know that the way this person is, you know it ain't true. Ace of Cups. Okay. So that's a brand new beginning. So a cycle is ending. Three of Pentacles is a partnership. Why does this feel like somebody going to rehab? And the Hermit. Somebody could be leaving, going to school. If somebody is going to rehab, you already, because the Hermit is here, I'm going to say you already know that it's probably not going to work out. Like, there's a skepticism here with this celebration. This is supposed to be a celebration, but look at their face. They're like, what? Look at her. She's like, what did you just say? Are you sure about what you're telling me? So there is a cycle ending here. But this kind of feels like you just keep going round and round and round on a I was gonna say a Ferris wheel. You keep going round and round and round and round with somebody. And it's getting tiring. But you do it out of love. Oh, pobrecito. You do it out of love. So this is somebody that you care for very much. And there is an opportunity to have something new here. But this does not feel romantic. This feels like a family member. This feels like a child or a parent. Like there's something that they do that is very frustrating or very toxic between you two. And it's almost like they're telling you, hey, that part of my life is over. We're going to start over. We're going to be partners, blah, blah, blah. And you're very skeptical. I'm going to suggest that because it's coming out here, it's okay for you to feel the skepticism. What I'm going to suggest here, I mean, do what you want. You're a grown-ass person. But I'm going to suggest here that you do not let them know that you are skeptical. Do not voice your, how do you say it? Your skepticism. Okay? Because that's coming out very strongly right there, Scorpio. Let's go to Sagittarius. Hey, Mike. How are you doing? Happy Saturday. Yes, a new setup, girl. You know, I always wanted my white table, okay? Always wanted my white table. You see, I got a little candle burning. I just got it though, so it's not set up the way I want it, but I want to put like flowers or whatever, glitter. If I could throw happiness on the table, I certainly would. We're doing Sagittarius. I didn't write Sagittarius down. Okay, 31. Ooh, all right, Sagittarius, 3100. All right. How y'all doing? Happy Saturday to everybody. Just so you know, I do answer questions. I answer questions at the end. So there may be another 10 to 15 minutes. We're on Sagittarius right now. Questions are free. Sister got a full-time job. How you doing, my 6 of Cups? All right. 6 of Cups. Ooh, all right now. 4 of Pentacles. Someone here is overwhelmed with the possibilities. 5 of Swords. 2 of... What did I say? Listen to Contessa when she talked. 2 of Swords. You see how their arms are crossed? They're like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Again, the crossed arms. Someone here is overwhelmed with the possibilities. Their legs are crossed. They're not planning on getting up. Even the cat is sitting there like, damn, can you move? I'm hungry, please. Somebody here don't want to move. They're overwhelmed. Look at her face. Look at those eyeballs. She's like, what am I going to do? I don't know. This is confusion. Someone here is scared to take a step forward. I don't know why someone is so afraid. It may be a situation that they've never been in before. They may be afraid that they're going to make a mistake. Whatever it is, someone here, whatever's going on currently, they're not moving. They're not moving. Now, it could be you. Maybe they're waiting for more information. Maybe they're waiting for something to be said because these swords are down. They're stuck in the ground. They're not being, when the sword is up, when it's up, things are being said. Things are being thought out. This is just somebody just not doing anything. They're not using their words. They're not saying anything. They're not moving. They're not even thinking. They're trying to avoid even thinking about it. Wow. Okay. But there's a fear here. So I don't know what the fear is coming from. Again, it could be that they are afraid. They're afraid to make a mistake, right? But whatever it is, somebody ain't moving. They gotta pick up a sword. Pick it up. Let's move on to Capricorn. 3407. 3407. It's a beautiful day, guys. It's supposed to be like 50 something today on the East Coast. It's sunny. It's been raining a lot. And it got really cold again. But today is a beautiful day. I hope it's beautiful where you are too. And I hope you get a chance, an opportunity to go outside. See the sun. Oh, 7 of Wands. What's going on here? Somebody fighting for something? They not fighting. Look at those swords. I did not hear the 18 today. 3 of Swords. And the Four of Swords. That's not healing either. Four of Swords is normally Four of Swords is normally the soldier laying down, right? And the sun is coming in and they're taking a rest, they're doing the healing. This is not healing. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on, but somebody what and it may be that somebody okay. So somebody here may be fighting for a new position, or they have been fighting, and because it feels like they're not making progress, they just want to stop. You see how they this little person, they on their knees, right? They sitting down, they taking a break, right? But it's because the fight has been so they've been doing it for a long time. Whatever this person is trying to do, it feels to them like they're not going to make a breakthrough, right? But it's darkest before the dawn, my love. So I mean, do what you want. You're a grown-ass person, right? But we got the Ten of Pentacles right here, which suggests that perseverance will bring you to the promised land. Perseverance will bring you to the promised land. So keep fighting. But someone here is very tired. Now, it could be that maybe somebody here needs to take a break. You know, maybe they need to go on vacation. Maybe they just need something to rejuvenate them. Have some laughter. Go to a concert. Go to a comedy show. Do something. Watch a movie. Take a massage. Whatever it is that you need to do to relax. But do something for yourself here. Okay? Something not for movement, not for advancement, just because you enjoy it. Okay? My suggestion right there. Let's move on to Aquarius. To Aquarius. 3707. 3707. 3707. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. No, that's way too many. I know I should take it, but that's way too many. Death. Ooh, okay. Queen of Cups, complete transformation. And the Five of Cups. So someone here is taking disappointment and turning it into joy. There's been a disappointment here with this Five of Cups, but the fives are temporary in tarot. So it's only temporary. Somebody here could be taking a break. Take a little coffee break, right? Taking a little break while they contemplate what they want to transform, what they want to invest in, or who they want to bring the message to. Nine of Cups. I'm not here to blow smoke up your culito. Give them a minute. If you not an Aquarius, or you dealing with an Aquarius or whatever, I don't know who's who here, because roles can be reversed in tarot. So give them a minute. It's only temporary, right? Only temporary. Somebody figuring some stuff out. It's all right. It's all right. Figure it out. Come back. Leave it alone. The cat will get it. We're doing Pisces right now. 3850. 38 or 39? 3855. 3855. If you're waiting for something to transform, it's coming. Pisces. What's going on with Pisces? Pisces. The summer's going to be a lot better than this winter was. This winter was cold and hard. I'm not saying the weather going to be better. I'm saying King of Swords. Ooh, somebody ain't got nothing to say. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, Two of Pentacles. Why does this look like Wednesday Addams? And the Nine of Cups. Someone here has a choice. Somebody here is tired of fighting. Somebody here got a choice to make. Look at this king. He's the king of swords, but his sword is down. He ain't got nothing to say. Don't he look defeated? Don't he look defeated? And this Two of Pentacles, somebody here has been possibly waiting for someone to say something. For somebody to offer more enlightenment. You see how she's trying to read a book by a candlelight. You can't do that. But there also may be some things highlighted, some things that somebody needed to learn about somebody. Listen to Contessa when she talk, please. Somebody they needed to learn about somebody. And now, look, she's holding them up and they look like they her breasticles, right? So someone here may be, why is this giving me horizontal mambo? It's almost like someone who used to be all about horizontal mambo isn't about horizontal mambo anymore, right? And they want more. They want the Ten of Pentacles. They want the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is true happiness, right? They want the Ten of Pentacles. They want the whole thing. They want the whole shebang. And someone here is choosing not to do it. But then there's this realization about the truth. There's a heavy-ass truth that this person is carrying. So someone here has come to realize that they may not be chosen. That they may not be chosen here. Two of Wands. Knight of Cups. Wow. Page of Swords. Someone here may... do you see how there's a spotlight here? You look at the ground. You see how she's in a spotlight. So there may be things that you could not overlook. Or they could not overlook. I don't know who's who. But there are definitely things that were learned in a particular situation that is making someone realize that there may be no point in fighting. They make sure the sword is down. There may be no point in fighting. Here. Let's get advice. Advice. Horizontal mambo is you know, when two people get together. I'm hearing that Roberta Flack song. You feel like making love to you. That's the time. I don't know who that's for, but that's what horizontal mambo. There's certain things you cannot say on YouTube, and so you know when I say pharmaceutical cows, is because if I say the way it's supposed to be said, it's going to be registered and I will get a ding for that. Because certain things you cannot say. So horizontal mambo is, what are other ways to say? You know any ways to say horizontal mambo? Or anyone who's a watcher of mine, if you watch on a regular basis, you're going to know what horizontal mambo is. Anybody else? What are some other meanings to horizontal? Yes, being intimate. Thank you, Mai. Horizontal mambo is being intimate. So this was somebody who was very horizontal mambo motivated, meaning like the King of Wands. A lot of times the King of Wands will come out, or the Knight of Wands will come out as somebody who's only interested in horizontal mambo. Yeah, they're interested in the physicality of it all. Let's do advice. Advice. 4410. 4410. Okay, sippy some coffee. I love the way it's so spread out. I don't know, can you see the cards? Maybe I should change the setup. But I love the way the cards are not like cramped all together in that one little. This is much larger than the other table that I had, the desk that I had. As you know, the desk had the top to it. It was 2-tier. So there was a lot of the desk that was hidden underneath that tier. Doing advice now. What's the advice? What's the advice for the collective, please? Any advice for the collective? Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. There's information coming. You see how I could even hear it in my head when I looked at that, right? When I looked at, it's like a star, right? I heard a ting. So there may be ideas that are coming to you, but that's a pentacle right there. All right, so there's ideas that are coming to you. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. All right now. The Nine of Wands. You may start to hear things and see things that you did not expect here. This is a wish fulfillment. I can tell you that right now. This may be somebody saying something that was not expected but was wished for. You may have given up on really so the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Conversations are being had. Knights are the bringers of information. This may be something that you gave up on. This may be something that you never thought. We saw the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Remember when I said Nine of Wands? This Queen of Pentacles. This may be something that you gave up on. Judgment. Oof. Page of Swords and the Lovers. You may have given up on hearing about this. For some of you guys, this is a situation from the past. And you may not even know what to say because we have the Page of Swords. This Queen of Pentacles suggests that you've been waiting for this so long, or whatever this is that's coming towards you. You waited so long that you got along without it. What you coming to me now for? You may have gone on without it. Let me have two more, please. Two more, just two more. This Page of Swords with this Judgment is suggesting that whatever it is that you may, just two more, please. Whatever it is that you want to say, your words are going to carry a lot of weight. So the suggestion here, Seven of Wands, you see how it's like a little girl carrying that big sword. So the suggestion here is, hello, Tabitha. The suggestion here is be careful what you say. Sit on, wow, the sun. Wow. So again, this is the clouds are clearing. There are things that are being said to bring clarity. We have two single swords here. We also have, look how they look like they fighting each other. Look at that. We have a knight and a page, right? But be very careful in your choice of words. Because your words are going to carry a lot of weight, and you don't want to say something that you cannot take back. Okay? Let me have one more. Y'all know I like my things in threes. One more, please. Ace of Swords. Listen to Contessa when she talk, please. There's a truth here. And the Fool. All right now. So there is a new beginning here if you want to take it. But the suggestion here is no matter what this is about, this is something that is coming to you. They're all facing the same way. They're all facing the same way, okay? So this is all coming to you, okay? You're going to have to sit with it for a minute. Don't say anything. Don't give any replies. Don't make any decisions, okay? You're going to have to sit with it. You're going to have to sit with it. You're going to have to follow your intuition, right? And figure out what to do next. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. This could be somebody coming to you after everything was said and done. After everything was said and done. But that's my advice for you. So, if you have a question, that you would like me to answer, please put it in the comments. Wow, that's really funny. Somebody got enough. Now, it doesn't have to be love. It could be about a job. Like maybe you were waiting to hear about a job and you went and, you know, started applying other places. Now, all of a sudden, they're coming in and you like, but wait a minute. I already started driving Uber. I already started making money over here. Oh, because they won't bend. I already started making money over here. And now you want to come and offer me this? The Queen of Pentacles suggests that you have stability without whatever it is that's coming in as an offer. All right, this is what I'm going to do. Because you don't want to cooperate. I didn't see the beginning. This reading was just a general reading. It was all signs. So I read each sign. Dennis, I went through Aries to Pisces. So if you have a question, you can put it in the comments. Mildred, will we end up marrying? Okay, let's see. Will we end up marrying? I think y'all got a ways to go. It feels like some things need to be worked on first, Mildred. Because the thing is, I think it feels like you want to, and the other party may be apprehensive. Is that making sense? Also, when I answer your question, if you could be ready to interact, please. Because I'm channeling most of the time when I answer questions. As you see, I'm shuffling. So there's no, I'm not a tarot reader. I'm delving into the Akashic Records. So I do that without an apparatus. Yeah, I did Taurus. Taurus is at 5:01. So I think you can rewind if you rewind back to 5:01. This reading takes about 45 minutes. So I've been on here 52 minutes. So Taurus was all the way at the beginning. So Mildred, is that making sense that you guys have a long way to go? It feels like there's trust that needs to be rebuilt or needs to be manifested. Is that making sense? Is Mildred even still here? Mildred? Mildred, yes, we love each other for a year. Getting a snack. The adventure's all done, Ethan. But always interference. The interference is coming from his side, Mildred. That's because he's allowing interference in. I will say this. I think there's also something that you may need to work on within yourself. Hi, mamita. There may be something you need to work on within yourself. Because I feel a lot of fear in you. I don't know how you can get rid of that fear. But that is, you cannot control someone else. The only thing you can do is control yourself. And if you get rid of that fear, there's a fear that he or she will not. Like, he's not going to marry me. She's not going to marry me. Blah, blah, blah. And there's a sense here that you may be creating your own catastrophe. I know people don't want to hear that. But that is, concentrate on yourself and understand that even if he does not want to marry you, that somebody will. If he don't want to get married, then you two are not meant to be together. If he don't want to do it, then he's not going to do it. You cannot force someone, right? But it feels like what you need to work on within yourself is fear. And that fear is, he can feel that fear as well. Like, we're all energetic beings, right? Like, this deck can feel this deck. You're this person, he or she is this person. You two are interacting, you can feel the energy, right? They feel your energy, you feel their energy, which is why you know that he or she is apprehensive, right? And so work on that fear, but I have to warn you, okay? Once you work on that fear, you may not want him to marry you or she to marry you. You may want somebody else. A lot of the people that we come across in this life are to help us manifest certain things within ourselves, right? To help us deal things within ourselves, because what we see in our outer world is a reflection of what we are within, right? So once you work on that fear, you may not want to marry. You may feel like, yes, questions are free, Forsaken. You may feel like you deserve better. So just be prepared for that, Mildred. Anybody else have a question? If you guys could hit the like button, please, to help my algorithm grow, and help me reach more people and help me grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel, please. When is he going to tell? Why are you so sure that he's going to text you at all? Forsaken, you're not gonna you are gonna want to shoot the messenger here, but you seem really cocky about the fact that he gonna do anything for you at all. I'm just picking up. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Because I'm just picking up what they feeling. It feels to me like you put out a very cocky, and most of the time when people are cocky, it's because it's a fake bravado. It's a false bravado. And it feels to me like you put a very, what is the word? You put a very, it's not demanding, but it's like an assurity. But that assurity is almost like it's not real. It's whoever he is, it's turning them off. I don't know who he is, but I don't know. I don't think he is I don't think he is texting you at all. Cause he is like, who do you think you are? Okay, I guess Forsaken I guess Forsaken has left the building. Okay, we're gonna move on. Cause I think Forsaken has left the building. But that's all I have for Forsaken. I think he is irritated, aggravated, and frustrated. But it's because of that false bravado. And there's also this sense I pick up of like wanting to, not wanting to do anything, not wanting to get up from the chair, like come to me, and that ain't gonna work. Hey, she still stalks you. She stalks you, but you want to know when she's gonna text you. See what I mean? Right here. What you saying don't even sound believable. She's stalking you, but you want to know when she's going to text you. How's she stalking you? She coming by your house? She ringing your bell and running? She stalking you? How do you know she's stalking you? Listen, I dropped some pearls for you, Forsaken. Okay? How do you know she's looking at your profile with her friends? How do you know? Is it because that's what you imagine? Okay, I already said what I had to say for you, Forsaken, so I already read. I don't even need to throw a card. Who else had a question? Didn't Nightmare have a question? I think you deleted it, Nightmare. Career path, right. Okay. Because of the viewer history. And you know all her friends and all her family. Okay, listen, I said what I was gonna say for you. I told you she not texting you. Okay? You can stay with that attitude, but I don't think she's texting you. Maybe she's looking at your profile, telling her friends, look at what he looked like, look at what he does, look at who he is. How dare he think that I'm gonna text him? How dare he think that I'm supposed to do all the work? Huh? You sitting there thinking, oh, she looking at my profile thinking, I'm so beautiful, I'm so wonderful. Oh, she want me. She could be on there laughing at you. Huh? I'm trying to help you out. Yes, you can ask a question. Okay. Well, I said what I had to say for you. Pobrecito. Of course you will have love again in your life. Wait a minute now. Nightmare had a question about career, right? What you should be doing. Your career path and what you should be doing. You seem fairly young to me, Nightmare. Are you going to school? Nightmare. Tracy, yes, you can ask a question. I answer questions for free. But I'm gonna be on here telling the truth and shaming the devil. Now, if you're not ready to hear the truth, then don't ask a question, because I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the devil all day, every day. No school. Well, you're still fairly young though. No school. Career path and what you should be doing. I feel like you have some sort of skill set though. I don't know what the skill set is. It could be artistic. Like, I don't know, painting, drawing. It could be writing, whatever it is. You do to express yourself, or that people can do to express. Pottery, I don't know, whatever the skill is. Maybe you sew. But there's some way. Okay. There's some way that you think that you maybe you do it for fun. You may need another person. You may need a benefactor. The Queen of Pentacles. Whatever you do, you're gonna make money though. That's the Queen of Pentacles. She don't need nobody. She don't she said, I'm good at giving advice. Okay, you can start a channel with that. Whatever it is, pursue that. Queen, I will tell you this. I started out just giving advice to people. So the Queen of Pentacles, she can make money doing anything. She knows how to make money. She knows how to save money. She knows how to get money. And with the Three of Cups here, so there's something in the offering here. There may be a partnership coming. But whatever you're trying to do, it's like there's a lot of competition here. Oh, thank you for the £5. Ryan, okay, are you in the UK? So there's something here about you using your gift or whatever it is that you do. Work in aerospace. I'm good at it, but you don't like it. Let me get one more. Because the Queen of Pentacles, she's somebody, whatever she do, she make money. So you want to stop working for aerospace. The thing is, I don't think advice is it, though. Like, because there's a skill set that you have. Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning. What I'm going to suggest for you, Nightmare, I'm going to suggest that you begin to meditate on what it is. Now, again, there may be a partnership that is necessary. Remember when I said, like, you may need a benefactor. There may be something that you need to do, and maybe it's a loan for you to get started. Even with the Three of Wands, we see it. So then you may need help getting something off the ground with someone. But you need to meditate on that. They're not telling me exactly what it is that you should be doing, but you may need like a loan in order to get it started up. But I do think you should be doing something else. I agree with that. I just don't know what that something else is. They're not telling me. But it's something having to do with a skill set that you have. And the reason why you don't know right now is because you don't see it making you any money. You don't see how you could monetize it. You understand? It may be a hobby or something that you do to just relax or for fun. I'm going to ask you to meditate and ask Spirit to give you more information on what it is you should be doing. But just be prepared, because whatever you're supposed to be doing, you may need a partner, or you may need a loan in order to get it off the ground. Okay? Oh, Scotland. All right, Ryan. Thank you. Welcome. Okay. Okay, so after Ryan, Tracy, did you ask your question? Hi, Paula. Okay, so we're up there. I'm just working my way through the comments. Oh, will I ever have love in my life again? Of course you will. I remember seeing this question. Of course you will. Ryan, you feel like a giver to me. I see your question, Sarah, and I see your question, Tracy. Ryan, you feel like a giver to me, and I feel like you give to people too much, too easily. Does that make sense? Ryan. You know what? I'm going to pull out the Black Tarot for you. Ryan, I feel like you give too easily. There's people that are, people take your generosity for weakness. And it's like, people take advantage of that. Oh, Ryan. Ryan of love. Oh, Ryan. Orion, find a partner again. Orion, find a partner. Who you hear quiet guy? Oh, the Lovers. Okay. Eight of Wands. Things are going to start moving. All right. Let's see. The Hermit. So you're kind of by yourself right now. I call it hermiting. And then the sirens, right? Like kind of like what's happening now is like you're by yourself right now, but then things are gonna start moving. That's the Eight of Wands, moving. Things are gonna start moving and shaking. Ace of Wands. Okay, listen to Contessa when she talk. Work on yourself during this time of hermiting. Because you do have, look at this, the Lovers. Look at that. Are very close. You're going to find somebody who is very much your match. Meaning that they give on the same level that you give. You just really have to go through this period of time where you're working on yourself. He said, story of my life. Can I get a time frame? Can I get a time frame for Ryan? Wow, you may not like the answer. It's going to be like 6 months to a year is what I'm hearing. But take this time to work on yourself because I feel like you're gonna have to kiss a lot of frogs before you meet this person that is your match. Don't resent the time that you're able to spend on your own. Okay. What I suggest doing this time period where you're by yourself, Ryan, is to concentrate on working on yourself, bettering yourself and your environment. Also working on what it is that you don't like, that like you don't like that people take advantage of you, right? So this is the time to work on your strength. Well, we got the Eight of Swords and then the Ten of Swords. It's almost like the universe is putting you in a timeout. So you can take the time to heal yourself and to build up the strength to cut people off as soon as you find that they're a taker. Look, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Nine of Cups. So before you bring that cup to anybody, Ryan, make sure that they're the type of person that you want, right? But once you come across them, once you work on yourself, once you build up that strength, things are going to start moving. Things are going to start moving. But you may have to kiss a few frogs. It may take you, I'm not saying that you won't be with anybody for a year. I'm saying that it may take you that long to find somebody who's your match, that you're actually going to build with. Yeah, like I said, you're going to have some choices to make. I hope that helps, Ryan. Okay. So there were Sarah, what can I do to help be in our relationship? You guys, is Sarah still here? I feel like there's something with communication between you two. Is Sarah still here? After Sarah, there's Tracy. Tracy about going back to work. Is there something with communication between you two? Like you find it hard to communicate? Sorry, sippy some coffee. I feel like there's a lot of fighting. Mm. He's going through a lot right now. Is he really going through a lot though? Like, I feel like you two fight a lot. Um, do you know exactly what he's going through, or do you just to take away his? So he has custody. I am going to suggest that the only thing that you can do really is to help, is to be there for him. You cannot do anything about his kids being, if he has to share custody, then he has to share custody. There's more here going on than what you are being told. So have you been trying to get the relationship to move forward and partial custody? Okay. So then if they both have partial custody, how can she take his kids away? They both have partial custody. As it feels like, well, let me ask you this. Have you been wanting the relationship to move forward? Answer that. I'm asking you if you have been wanting the relationship to move forward in some sort of permanent way. Okay. So his ex found a way to manipulate the court system. Okay. Are you wanting the relationship to move forward in a particular direction? To continue building a relationship. I feel like whatever he's going through, he's making excuses. He's using that as a reason to keep you in his life, but to keep you exactly where you are. Like, this is what I'm saying when there's a lot he's not telling you. He's not telling you he doesn't want to move forward. He's not telling you. He's using what he's going through with the separation or with the child custody or whatever. He's using it as an excuse to keep you where you are. So there's nothing that you can do to help him in that situation. But there's not one situation in life where they're so focused on this one thing that they cannot concentrate on. Does he not go to work? They're so something to move in together and eventually get married. There's no reason why he can't move in with you. My point is that he's using the King of Wands. Of course, the King of Wands. My point is this. Once the custody is established, it's going to be something else. There's not going to be commitment here. Okay? There's not going to be commitment here. I'm sorry to tell you that, but there's not going to be commitment here. Three of Wands. I can't make this up. Three of Wands. I'm going to suggest that maybe you allow him time to figure it, because I'm sure he's still going to work, still living his life, still, but he has this issue going on, and the issue, no matter how small or no matter how big, he's using it as an excuse not to move forward, not to give you what you want. So my suggestion is you give him time. It's not necessarily about control, but this is the King of Wands. The King of Wands will tell you whatever you need to hear in order to get what they want from you. Look at how this king is they have admirers all over him. This is the King of Wands in its essence. It's not about controlling you, it's about getting what they want while offering nothing to you. You see how there's a skeleton right there? That man is a skeleton. What he gonna do for that woman? Nothing. He's not gonna do anything for you. He's gonna take whatever he wants from you, and that's gonna be it. So it's not about control. It's about what he can get. But he's using this, whatever situation it is, as an excuse. The devil. I can't make this up. So that's what I mean. Like, there's more to the story than what he's telling you. He's not telling you he don't want to move forward. He's not telling you he don't want to commit. He's not telling you any of that. Because if he tells you that, then that means that he's being completely honest with you. He's putting all the cards on the table, and he's letting you decide whether or not you stay or go. He doesn't want you to decide whether or not to stay or go, because he knows you're going to decide to go. So without taking that opportunity, he will tell you whatever he needs to tell you. Oh, I can't deal with this right now. I need time. Now's not a good time. Give me 6 months. 6 months turn into a year. Then it's going to be something else that's too big for him to handle. He got to concentrate on that, blah, 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 blah. And then next thing you know, 3 years later, you're still in the same spot. Right? It is what it is. Lo siento, Sarah. I'm sorry. But that is this. I can't make this up. It's in the cards. If he was to tell you, listen, I don't want to live with anybody. I don't want to get married right now. Blah blah blah. You could decide for yourself what you want to do. And what I don't like is that what the devil energy is coming in is he don't want you to make a decision. Because he wants you there, but he wants you there the way he wants you. He's not concerned about what you want at all. There was another question. There was another question somewhere. So that's what he's not telling you, Sarah. I'm sorry. And you hear the confirmation on my phone. Wait, is Tracy, is she still here? When we go back to work, we had Tracy, Huxtable, and then we did Ryan, and then he said, I'm pretty fussy nowadays. That's good. Okay. Let me see. And then there was Mark. Hi, Tracy. You're welcome, Sarah. Good luck to you. Listen, put your foot down, Sarah. Maybe if you are able to walk away, or he sees that you're able to walk away, that he will, decide to give you what you want. Then he'll decide to make a different choice. But if you let him continue to just make excuses, then all he's going to do is continue to make excuses. Okay? Tracy wanted to know about going back to work. Tracy, lo siento, I'm sorry. Wow, the King of Wands came back out. Tracy, do you have some health issues that you're working with right now? Or was there the reason why you were out of work was due to health issues? I'm sorry, I don't mean to put your business out there in the ether. Tracy. Tracy, do you have health issues going on? A home health nurse. Yeah, Sarah, you do deserve true love and happiness. I'm a home health nurse. Why? That's why I feel so much. There is something about health here. It's all around you, though. I'm gonna tell you this, Tracy. You know what? Be careful. Yes, everybody please show Ma some love in the comments because she moderates the lives and neither one of us make any money from YouTube right now. So thank you. What did I just, Tracy? I just asked you a question. Damn, I lost it. When I'm channeling, if I don't interact really, like when I get it, I have to say it when I channel. Otherwise I lose it. I just asked you a question, Tracy. Tracy, you got a lot going on. Tracy, what I want to tell you is when you there's something here about you picking up or absorbing other people's energy. Hey, Florida. Hi, Alan. Alan from Florida. So, Tracy, have you ever noticed that if you're around people that are sick, you get sick? Tracy, I feel like you need to be careful when you're around people that are not well, because you may inadvertently somehow you're absorbing what they have in some way. Like maybe you may be empathic. Is that making sense? Tracy? No, I'm not saying that you will get sick. I'm saying that you need to be careful when you're around people. I'm not just talking about a cold. I mean, somebody with, like you said, heart issues, somebody with, like, you seem to absorb energy from people. And so you need to be careful with that. There's something that you need to do, like to protect yourself. There's so much going on with you, Tracy. Oh, my Lanta. There's so much going on with you, Tracy. It's almost like I feel like so much is going on with you that you don't even really, like you can't work, like you don't have any time. Like there's a lot going on. Is that making sense to you? I think that you're empathic. I think that you're empathic. Like, I think that this is a time when there's something that you were not trying to see. This is the Ace of Swords, but that sword needs to be up facing. This is somebody that doesn't want to deal with what they're looking at. I feel and see things through people. Yeah, I was picking that up about you. But it's almost like you're going through a period of immense growth. But it's not growth physically, it's not growth financially, it's growth spiritually. And so it's almost like the universe gave you kind of like a timeout so that you could concentrate on this spiritual growth. But you got to turn this ace upside down. You have to turn that sword the right side up. in order for you to start making advancements. But this is what I'm telling you. You need to be careful. I think you're empathic. I don't know what else you pick up on. But you need to be careful when you're around people because it's easy for you to pick up energies from them. See, you're in the Hangman right now. But there's a crown you should be wearing. And that crown is like, como say, it's like, remember when I talked about building your abilities? It's a time of immense growth, right? It's you moving into a position of higher purpose, right? Why do I feel like either people used to tell you this all the time and you used to poo-poo them, or nobody ever told you this because they never picked up on it? I don't trust people anymore. I was giving and having been taken advantage. Yep. That happens to empaths a lot. We don't need to just protect our. The thing about empaths is that you pick up the pain of other people have very easily. So that's why it's so easy for you to empathize with them, because you can pick up their emotions. And so, oh, there's a wish coming. There's a wish coming. Tracy, I want you to go play some numbers. I don't know what your financial situation is right now, but I want you to go. It may not be a whole lot, but I want you to go play some numbers. Well, I don't know what number they are. The spirit going to tell you what numbers to play, or you could buy a scratch off or whatever. But I want you to go and play some numbers or something, because you got some money coming to you. Seven of Swords, the King of Wands. Yeah, there were a lot of fake people around you. I finally woke up a lot. Oh, you're 55. Okay. Listen, whatever your path is, it's your path, right? And so you are where you are meant to be. No one can take your destiny from you. But I feel like this is a period of you to Hierophant. You can keep looking for work, and the Fool. You're starting a whole new journey. The Hierophant. See what I'm saying? The Hierophant, the Emperor. You are supposed to be rising to a position, but it's not financial. It's not employment. It's not. I mean, it could be, but not right now. The focus here is about you moving in this new direction, but it's almost like you don't want to move. You see the arms crossed. It's like you're only now being able. Remember when I talked about this, the sword not being up? It's only now that you're beginning to be like, okay, well, let me take a look at what's going on. So there's a place that you have, a spot that you have spiritually. There's something you're supposed to be bringing to the 5D. Okay? The Hierophant, the Emperor, we see it there. But that's why you kind of been put in a timeout. That's why you in this Hangman, because the universe is giving you time to build up what it is that you're doing. You know, you need to build up your intuition. You need to build up your ability to listen to spirit. Because I don't know what you're going to be doing, but that's what you need to the focus should be while you're in this timeout. The focus should be building up your skill set. So I don't know if you want to meditate. I don't know if you want to try to go listen to spirit more. If you could start by asking a question that you want to answer to, and then tell the universe how you want the answer. Tell you, show me a dove. Show me a red Corvette. You know what I'm saying? And the more that you begin to trust your connection to the universe, the more you will be able to see your gifts unfold. But this is what's happening right now, is the gifts need to unfold for you. Ten of Pentacles. What am I saying? What am I saying? It's a time to study. You see how she reading a book by candlelight with them 10 Pentacles is like complete happiness, right? But you got to do the work. You got to do the spiritual work right here. I don't know if your husband is going along with you on this ride. There's a lot going on. Let me tell you something, Tracy. Where you are right now in your life, wow, the Eight of Cups. You've been thinking about leaving. Where you are in your life right now, and the people in your life right now, a year from now, your life is going to be completely different. Because the universe is waking you up. The universe is waking you up. Now, I cannot tell you if you should leave him or not. That's a personal decision. But it does look like you have been contemplating. Someone's been contemplating leaving. You've been together 30 years, but maybe those 30 years have been work. Maybe those 30 years there was no happiness there. Or maybe your time together is over and it's time for you to maybe be by yourself, maybe have a new partner. I don't know, but this is a rebirth for you. This time for you. It's a rebirth. Concentrate. I'm not saying not to look for a job. What I'm saying is you can still look for work, but focus on take the time to focus on your spiritual gifts. Because that will lead you in a new direction. Because that's where Spirit's kind of trying to push you. Absolutely. I agree. Wishing you all the best. I pray that you find someone that gives you the same time, energy, long-term vision, and love that you give and share. And you're exactly. I 100% agree with that. So Tracy, I when is she gonna find work? I think if you go back to work right now, it will distract you, Tracy. You're welcome, sweetie. I hope that was helpful. There was somebody else. Was it Vanilla that was next? We did Ryan. We did Sarah. We did Tracy. Vanilla. I think Vanilla. May I ask, will I eventually be moving to Georgia with him? Is Vanilla still here? Paula. I don't see a Paula. Was there a Paula here? Was there a Paula that answered the question? I see Sarah. I don't see a Paula. I see Debbie Moreland. We did Ryan. I saw Mark. Mark, did we answer your question? Oh, Paula. Oh, Paula English. Okay. Is new love coming for me anytime soon? Paula English. Okay. Paula, new love for you. Paula, you kind of been on a journey, huh? Thank you, Vanilla. Paula, you've been on a journey, huh? You've been kind of going through it, huh? Oh, Paula. said, hell yes. Yeah, you've been kind of everything. It's almost like everything was a fight. Like it feels like everything was coming at you from all angles, but it feels like you were like you were like, here I go, I'm charging in the battle, I'm going. um and it's like you took everything with grace. Wow. um oh my goodness, y'all not gonna make me cry. um So what about Paula? When is Paula gonna find some love? You've been through a journey of self-love. In these battles. It was like almost like these battles were almost like for you to prove that you love yourself. I hope that makes sense. Sippy some coffee. She said giving up has never been an option. I hear that. The devil. But you know what's funny about this devil? This is a cartoon devil, right? So he's not really. Remember that giant monster in Bugs Bunny? The giant monster, I think he was either blue or he was red. He was really furry. He was just like a fur ball. It looked just like this without the horns, right? And Bugs Bunny was like, oh, it must be so interesting to live a monster's life. Remember when he was interviewing, he was doing the monster's nails? I don't know, you got to be a certain age to understand that reference. But it's giving me that kind of devil. Like the devil wasn't really there to hurt you. The devil was there. It's like you took the devil and you tamed the devil. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you were Bugs Bunny and you were like, the devil must be living an interesting life. Being a devil must be so interesting. It's like you were Bugs Bunny taming the devil. The way he tamed that monster. Purple. He was purple? Was he purple? Okay. I knew he was like a solid color, but I don't remember what color. And he was just all furry. And Bugs Bunny started doing his nails, telling him he must live an interesting life. Anyway, I feel like you kind of conquered the devil that way, and now you in this hangman, right? Like, what do I do next? We're talking about love for Paula, though. Paula, you are about to have an experience that's worthy of the love that you give. I don't know why reading you is making me want to cry. You about to have an experience that is worthy of the love that you give. I don't know when. They're not giving me a time. But how will she know? I'm hearing Whitney Houston in my head. How will I know if he really loves me? Three of Cups. I can't make this up. She said, we got tissue, lady. Wow, the hangman again. What? Stop playing. Man, we all energy. Everything is energy. Stop playing with me. Like people think, oh, this is so evil. This is so evil. No, this is energy incarnate. This is you looking at the energy that's around us. Everything is energy. This table's energy. Everything is energy. They're not giving me a time. With the 3 of Cups here, might be 3 months. They're telling me 3 times 2. So maybe 6 months. 3 to 6 months. But it's going to be a love that's worthy of the love that you give. This Queen of Pentacles. You don't need anybody, but you want to have someone. And the universe is putting something together for you. like specifically for you. I would suggest, how do I say this? Writing down not what you want, because you're not trying to imagine, you're not trying to manifest, right? This is already coming to you no matter what you do. This is more for you to understand who. So what I want you to do, what I'm going to suggest that you do what you want, you're a grown ass person, is meditate and ask the universe, what is this person going to be like? So you know when they come, so you know what to look out for, right? That's what I would suggest, so that you don't make any mistakes and confuse it. Wow, the Queen of Swords, for the discernment. So again, I would ask the universe to give you information on what to expect. How will you know? And then write down the answers that you get. Okay? That's what I'm gonna suggest for you. But not for you to manifest, because this is already coming. This is for you to know who to expect, how to discern who's who. Okay? Because you don't want any confusion. You're welcome, sweetie. Can I take 2 minutes to go get some more coffee? Will you mind if I go before it shuts down? Blessings to all. Thank you. Blessings to you too, Paula. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take a little 2-second break. Go get some coffee. I've been sitting in that spot for almost 2 hours, man. I'm all stiff. I will be right back, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm back. Oh, my lantern. Coffee time. Coffee time for Contessa. All right. Okay, who's next? Coffee. I love my coffee. Let me tell you something. For a Latina and her coffee, don't come between me and my coffee, okay? Them is fighting words. Okay, thank you for letting me go get my cafe. And who's next? Wait, so we did. Is it vanilla? I don't remember your question, vanilla. So we did Paula. Is it vanilla that's next? Vanilla, what was your question? I'm sorry. Oh, will you be moving to Georgia with him? You might move to Georgia, but I don't think it's with him. Do you want to move to Georgia, or are you following behind somebody? I don't mean to say it like that, but I mean, did you decide to move to Georgia because somebody said they were moving to Georgia? I don't think they're moving to Georgia either. Did they move to Georgia and leave you behind? Same, same. So you like your coffee too, Ryan? Coffee's my hero. Um, he lives in Georgia. Did he leave you behind? Or you met him? Oh, okay, you met him, and he lives in Georgia, and you want to move there. Is that right? I'm just trying to understand. I live in North Carolina. I don't think you're moving to Georgia. So, do you want to live in Georgia, or do you want to live there because he lives there? Oh no, the Seven of Swords. We were supposed to move to North Carolina together. I don't think you're moving to Georgia. I don't think. His mom got in his head. I don't think you're going to be with this person much longer. I mean, be it because of his mom or whatever. I'll tell you something about his mom. His mom knows how to play his fears. His mom is very manipulative. She's one of those oh my God. Okay, don't shoot the messenger, okay? His mom is one of those like helicopter moms where like she talked to him all the time. She want him to do this and she want him to do that and blah 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 blah. That his mom is a real piece of work. Oh my Lanta. She knows how to press his buttons, and she knows to manipulate. You know, I don't want you to focus on it's not fair, because when you say it's not fair, it means like you're a victim, like you can't do anything about it. I will say, oh my God, I think, did he move to Georgia to get away from his mom? I don't think, I don't think he's told you everything. So we have Temperance here. And see how Temperance is pouring that water into another vessel. I think you have a divine partner coming. The thing is, you know, let me tell you something about a man. If a man really want to be with you, ain't nothing in this world gonna keep him from you. Okay? I want you to understand what I'm saying. If a man love you and he want to be with you, ain't nothing in this world gonna keep him from you. Okay? Nothing. Not hell, not high water, not a lion, not a dragon, nothing. Okay? So if he want to be with you, I don't think that you're going to be with him much longer. I think that why are y'all talking to me about Mercury retrograde? Okay, don't shoot the messenger. I think Mercury retrograde. Mercury was retrograde, so it slowed things down in the universe. It slowed things down on the planet, and things are now moving again. And I think that there's going to be some things that you see him say or do, and it's going to make you wonder if you want to live with that your whole damn life, and you're going to decide that you are better elsewhere because the universe is already preparing something for you. So the mom is not necessarily the enemy. Okay, that's what I want you to understand. No matter what is placed in our path, it's not necessarily an enemy. It's just something you got to get over, right? Because you don't want to be a victim. You don't want to have that victim mentality where there's nothing you can do. Um, so it doesn't matter that his mom doesn't want you to be together. I feel like he still wants the love and support that you give him. I think that you're very supportive. I think that you're very loving. I think that you're nurturing. And he doesn't want to let that go. But I think you're going to get to a point where it's not enough. Where what you're getting is not enough. It's not enough. So I don't think you're going to move to Georgia. You can move to Georgia if you want to, if your soul is calling you to move to Georgia. But I don't think that you two are going to be living together. You rejected him. Mm-hmm. Well, if it's him, he'll be back. If it is him, he will be back. But the thing is, like, whoever this new person is going to renew you. It's going to give you a new sense of self. It's going to reignite that fire within you, right? Listen, I'm not here to blow smoke up your colito. Okay, the Ten of Swords. There's somebody coming in that's going to reignite. Knight of Swords. Change is coming. Change is coming. It's just the fact that you were willing to exchange numbers already shows that you kind of already feel that it's almost time for you to move, right? Because if you're happy where you are, you're not going to take a number. But just the fact that you took a number shows that you're already feeling that it's time for something new. I can't make this up. Come on, y'all. Come on. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Oh, my back hurts from sitting here so long. She said, bruh. I can't make this up. Oh, coffee is life, man. I love my coffee. I love everything about it. I love putting the heavy cream into it. I love the smoothness of the coffee. I love the taste. I love when I put cinnamon in it. It's delicious. I will ask on him next time. Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. Give it some time. You need to give energy time to move out, right? I'm here almost every Saturday. So, doing live. But if you want to reach out for a private reading, you can do that too. Yeah, retrograde hit hard. You know, because it's time for everybody. Ace of Pentacles, stop playing with me. Giving the extra life, right? King of Cups, stop. When the retrograde was going on, it hit hard because you were looking at everything else. You know, looking at things from the past. Retrograde is a time to look back, right? A one last look back before you start moving forward. And so, yeah, it's it'll get easier as time moves on. Oh, did you hear the confirmation from my phone? Did you hear it? Was there any other questions? I think that was everything. If you guys could please hit the like button, help my algorithm. And if you could please show Ma some love in the comments. Because neither one of us make any money on YouTube right now. Was that all the questions? I think that was everything. Thank you for your patience, Vanilla. I know you had to wait a long time. Okay. Wow, you heard it. Okay. Hi, Caddy. Sure, you can ask a question. Good luck, Vanilla. I wish you blessings on your journey. Hello, Cody. Is Mike still here or Mark? Mark. It was Mark. It was Mark, I think. Did we miss Mark? Mark, are you still here? Did you have a question? Mark did have a question. You're right, mine. Um, and Alan was here. I don't know if Alan's still here. Mark, did you have a question? Mark, did you have a question? I'm sorry if I missed you. Okay. I saw Mark say hi. Thank you, Ryan. Um, how is my person Jay feeling about me? Oh, you want to know if it's going to be a great return, huh? Mark didn't ask. Okay. I saw he said hi. I don't know if he had a question or not. Um, Katie, how is Jay feeling about Katie? I don't want to keep shuffling these. These are hurting my hand. They're very sharp. And they're scraping my fingers up. I've been shuffling them so long, they're scraping my fingers. Hangman. Ooh, wow. Okay. All right, Katie. So y'all in the hangman right now, which means that somebody may be getting a different perspective. Wow. Three of Pentacles, 3 of 1. I cannot. Okay. Don't shoot the messenger, please. I think Jay may have met somebody. Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. They may have met somebody new. Did Jay start an argument with you? Because you and the hangman. How does he feel? Why am I not picking anything up on Jay? What I have been... Yeah, that's why those 2 3s came out. I'm not picking any... I've been channeling this whole time. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I've been channeling this whole time. I haven't been... When did I throw cards? Like, I think I threw a spread once for somebody. Yeah, that's why those 2 3s came out. I think you're going to be by yourself for a while before you find somebody new. But that new person is going to be a wish fulfillment for you. Yeah, he did start the argument. When I was... Yeah. Yeah, because he's not trying to go where he is right now. The Empress. But this is a time for you, while you in the hangman, to consider your self-worth. Because we got the Empress right here. So we got the 2 of Wands, the Hermit. So now you out here by yourself, right? While he's still here. But you have a wish fulfillment coming, but with somebody new, the Page of Cups. Because you got to bring up... And the Emperor in reverse. Because that mofo ain't trying to... only a certain group of people can come to the Empress. And we have the King of Cups right here. A page cannot come to the Empress, right? And so he's not trying to leave where he is. And so once you cannot change what you did in the past, but what you can do is not make the same mistakes in the future, right? You wanted clarity. He was not willing to give you clarity because he doesn't want to make a choice. 7 of Cups. He doesn't want to make a choice. But you're taking Page energy right now. He's not approaching you like a king. He's not approaching you like an emperor. That's why the Emperor is in reverse. He's giving you crumbs. He's giving you Page energy. Yep. You've gone as far as you can go in this. But there is wish fulfillment for you. But you have to build up your, yeah, this is not going anywhere. So he got away with giving you crumbs, giving you page energy. But you an empress. You Page. What? How dare you? So, there may even be a fourth person involved in this. So because the thing is, like, you're focused on him and he's cutting his focus up in between people. And that's what I mean by he's giving you crumbs, because he's not giving you everything that he should give you if you were in a true relationship. And so, but you have somebody coming. Yeah, he's the king of wands. I can't make this up. The king of wands. Can't make it up. So you have to understand that in order for you to get an emperor, you need to be an empress energy. You need to not settle for anything less than what you deserve. Okay, you wanted clarity. He started an argument. Why? Because he doesn't want to be truthful. He doesn't want to tell you, listen, I don't want to give you clarity. Right? Because he doesn't want to tell you. If he was willing to offer you clarity, he would say, listen, this is where I am. I'm not leaving. Make your choice. He's not giving you a choice. He wants you in limbo because he wants you to stay right where you are. Because he wants to leave you in indecision so that you don't walk away. But you are anyway. Ha, 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 ha. You are anyway. And look, to his fears, Wheel of Fortune. This is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. But it's coming to an end because you're not willing to take crumbs anymore. Because you got to build up your empress energy and not settle for less than what it is that you deserve. Lo siento, I'm sorry. But it is what it is. I'm not saying he doesn't want you. What I'm saying is that he's not in a place where he's going to give you anything that you really deserve. Because you deserve much more than what he's giving you right now. So it's not so much how does he feel. What I want, the question I want people to ask themselves is, am I happy? What do I deserve? What do I need? Fuck how they feel. Fuck how they feel. If they want you because they're already with you. But are they giving you what you need? Are they giving you what you want? That's what I want people to focus on. Fuck how they feel. If you miss one, another one gonna come along. They're just like a bus, just like a train. I hope that helps, Katie. I know it is. It's not easy. It's not easy. Just focus on, you know what? Did he spend time with you? What you missing out on? You gonna miss on not having. Oh, did you hear the confirmation from my phone? Are you miss on? Am I gonna miss out on not spending time with him? Am I gonna miss out on not being able to call him when he's at home because he's with his woman? Am I missing out on not receiving gifts on Valentine's Day? What are you missing out on by walking away? If you're not missing out on anything by walking away, other than some horizontal mumbo, then the thing is, like, and when you look at it like that, there's not even a reason to feel bad, right? Because you're not missing out on anything. Well, I hope that helps, Katie, and good luck to you. I wish you much love and happiness, baby, because you deserve it. Remember, Empress. You're an empress. Anytime anybody tries to talk to you, say to yourself, I am an empress. Is this person worthy? Let them show you. Was there any other questions? Cody, Hi, Cody. I don't know if I said hi to you. I don't think I did. Um, so we did vanilla and pie. Ooh, pie would be good right now. Katie, Cody, and was there any other questions? Serene, Serene Mila. You're welcome, Katie. Oh my, there you go. Okay. Um, wait. Yeah, did and hello to you, beautiful souls. Pecan pie. Wait, is there somebody that says something about pecan pie? I don't know. I'm lost. What is Cody? What does that mean? Pecan. Oh, when I talked about pie. Oh my God, my Lanta. All right, you're right. Pie. Right? Because when I was saying vanilla and pie. All right, Ma, we're going to answer your question. And Serene, we're going to get to you. Um, and Sherry. And Cody, if Cody has a question. Wait. Oh, you wanted to know if there were any You know what? When I did Capricorn, um, the message from Capricorn was even if, and tell me if this is making sense to you, Mai, okay? If even though it feel like you beating your head against a table, because you may feel like you're not making any progress, that you need to keep moving forward because breakthrough is coming. Does that, because it's almost like somebody wants to give up. Is that making sense for you, Mai? Because so for some reason I was thinking about you when I was doing that reading. Is that making sense for you? Cody said thinking now about pie now. Okay. So then that is specifically for you. Because it was something about, wow, the Fool. I can't, I'm always shocked when stuff comes out like this, the Fool. But notice this fool is tethered to the ground. So you may be trying to move in a new direction and the world is here, right? So you may be trying to move in a new direction, but you feel tethered to the spot you're in. But it's opening up. It's opening up. Listen to Contessa when she talk, please. 10 to the end in tarot. We got the 10 of wands, the end of the burden. Stop it. Come on now. That's all for you, Ma. That's all for you, Ma. Just keep moving. You're going to have a breakthrough very soon. The Ace of Pentacles. Listen to Contessa when she talk. I ain't here to blow smoke up your culito. All right. Wait a minute. So, who was... I see your question, Cody. So I did mine. There was somebody... Was Serene... I think Serene was before mine. Wait, is Serene and then Sherry... and then no, but Cody would... Okay, so Cody, no, Cody. I gotta do Cody. And then I'll do Serene, and then I'll do Sherry. You're welcome, Ma. So I've been listening to collective readings like a year now. They keep telling me about a huge scandal with a spiritual inheritance that has been stolen from me by all adults in my life. Will anything come out of it in actual court? When you talk about a spiritual, hold on 1 second. Hey, I'm still live. I don't know why. All right. Maybe half an hour. Okay. Jesus. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Um, when somebody talks about a spiritual gift, a spiritual inheritance, they're not talking about money, Cody. They're talking about something spiritual. Okay, an inheritance that came from past life ancestors. Papacito, they're talking about spiritual inheritance. They're not talking about money. They're not talking. Are you in court now? Or like accounts and safe deposits? Do you have a lawyer? So then it's not a spiritual inheritance. Right, but do you know anything about it in the 3D? Because I'll tell you this. My father is from Puerto Rico, right? And I live in the States. I was born in the States. Puerto Rico is a Commonwealth, right? But I was born in New York. So when I would get readings, people would always talk about an inheritance that my father had for me. But he had other children that I don't know of. And those children who lived on the island, they were the ones who stole my inheritance. They stole it from me. There was nothing I could do about it. But my mail is watched and delivered. Keep gang stalking me. These are all ex-girlfriends of mine. And I have major problem with these women. And it's them having a problem with me. I don't understand how ex-girlfriends could be stealing your spiritual inheritance. How are ex-girlfriends stealing your spiritual inheritance? I don't see an inheritance, Cody. Lo siento, I'm sorry, but I don't see an inheritance for you. Not one that you can actually partake of. Um, I'm sorry, but I don't see an inheritance for you. Not one that you can actually achieve. I don't know whose fault it is, but I don't see one. Um, I will suggest this, Cody. If you feel like you have an inheritance that someone has taken from you illegally, then you should try to find a lawyer. Hi, mamita. Hey, baby girl. Hi, mama. Oh, she wants to come up here. Oh, ow. You're scratching me. That's the baby girl. Can you see the baby girl? The baby. Ow, mommy, stop. Ow. I suggest you get a lawyer that can look into it. Look into your inheritance, okay? Um, Again, I'm going to suggest that if you feel like you have an inheritance that someone has stolen from you, that you go and hire a lawyer that can look into it. They can look into it. All right, Cody. Well, Cody, you sound like you might be a little unhinged, babe. Um, Maybe they're doing some spell work on your head to make you sound crazy, but you sound crazy. I cannot follow what you're saying. So I'm going to move on because I didn't see an inheritance for you. So I answered your question. I also don't see any spell work, but you know, I suggest you stop watching readings. Can I suggest that? Like, stop watching collective readings from people online, okay? Was there, we did Katie, and I think Sherry had a question, and then Serene, or it was Serene and Sherry. I don't know. We're going to move on. Was it Serene and then Sherry? Do you see a court case that had me in it at all in the U.S.? Listen, Cody, I am not a record keeper. Dude, if you have an issue with probate court, whatever court, inheritance court, I don't know. Go find a lawyer. Okay? I'm not seeing an inheritance for you. Okay, Serene. I hope Serene is still here. Are you still here, Serene? You're welcome. Is Serene still here? I don't remember your question. Hi, Serene. And then I think it's Serenity. Who? Serene and Cherie. No, I'm getting mixed up. Oh, Lord. So, okay, Serene. Let me do your question, and there's one more question, because then I have to sign off. Um, what's your question, Mama? Mamita, I can't turn that toy on right now. It makes too much noise. She's sitting by her toy, and she's got her back to me. Like, Miss, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Turn my toy on. Servant. Turn my toy on. And I can't turn the toy on because it makes a lot of noise. Y'all are going to be able to hear it. And she's sitting there. She just looked at me. Like, when are you going to come turn my toy on, servant? How does TJ feel about us? Tell me about Serene. Ooh, the high priestess. Oh, the sun. All right. Have you been feeling like you're getting messages in reference to TJ? Like you feel like there's something specific going on with TJ? Yeah, because this is screaming that your intuition is telling you stuff that's going on in the dark. And the Hierophant. So, mamita, no, you cannot come up here. I'm not turning that toy on for you, mommy. You're gonna have to wait. Um, and then we have the star. Okay, the star is here, but wait, is there a tower? Was there a tower here? Ah, priestess. Have you turned your back on him? King of Spheres. Three of Cups. Finances and family. There's more than finances and family here, though. There's something big that's being kept from you. I'm not sure what that is, but that's a big ass moon right there. King of Spheres, Three of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Is there a difference? Is there like some sort of difference in religion or race or something like that between you and this person? Because it's like, I think this person is willing to give you stability, but it's like then this comes in the way. What is this? So there's no difference. What is it that the family doesn't like about you? The thing is, this feels like this is so far above you. This feels like this is so far above you. Bless you, mama. Wait, so did you break up with them? There's some toxicity there. There is like oh wow. I'm getting a headache just channeling this. If anything, you offer him a different perspective on life and what life is supposed to be like and the way people are treated, right? Is that making sense to you? Yes, mommy. Okay, well, you could be mad if you want to, but I'm not turning the toy on. I'm doing this. Ten of Cups. Okay. Six of Spheres. See, that's what I mean. Ten of Cups, Six of Spheres. There's something that stopped. It's like it's in a standstill right now, right? We don't argue, but something is confusing in his life, and my life is peace. It's like, exactly, you give him a different perspective on how people. I feel like his life growing up was very chaotic. It's like these people like to argue a lot, but people like argue over like stupid stuff, like stuff that doesn't even matter. I just feel like you need to give him time to heal. Like, this poor guy. It's not even that they want him for themselves. It's that it's almost like, his childhood was chaotic. Yeah, I could feel that. It's almost like if anybody wants to break away from the pack, right? It's almost like they try to get them to come back in, right? So it's not so much you, it's what you symbolize, right? You symbolize him moving away from them. And that's what they're fighting against. You need to give him time to heal. But the thing is, you need to. It's like don't don't engage with these are people you can't even engage. You know, like if you're on the train, I'm gonna give you like if you live in New York, you know, you understand what I'm talking about. When you're on the train, don't no eye contact, especially if somebody look like they're crazy. Because if you make eye contact, then they're gonna start something with you. Okay, like you know this growing up in New York, right? Don't make eye contact, but it's like I don't know how you could keep in contact with him and not make eye contact with the family members and the people that he's around. And as long as he's around them, his see the thing is right now he has this desire, right, to break away. But at some point, if he's in that so long, he will grow tired. And his desire, his fortitude to break away from it will wane. I can't let anybody disturb my peace. Exactly. Like I don't know how you can keep in contact with him and not, not. Yeah, I know he's tired because I can feel it. I know he's tired. Yeah. Please don't shoot the messenger. I'm gonna tell you this. You may have been put in his life in order to give him the desire and the means to break away from them, right? But it doesn't mean that you two are gonna walk into the sunset and be like together forever. So you broke away, and so now you want to know if you two getting back together, right? Honestly, there's so much around him. The stuff that's around him, if I could explain how it feels, the stuff around him feels like he's in mud and it sticks to him. And he's got to drag himself out of this quicksand and it sticks to him. I don't. So this is what I mean. Like for you, my concern is that if you try to pull him out of that quicksand, that you don't fall in, right? And like you kind of already feel that, right? Like you've been getting messages, right? Like you already feel like, listen, there's only so close I could get to the quicksand without you pulling me in, right? Like you already kind of feel that. But I don't know how. I mean, letting him heal doesn't necessarily mean leaving him alone. But you need to keep a healthy distance from the people that he's with. He has to step out on his turn because I can't get into exactly. You cannot get into that quicksand. The thing is, there's that quicksand has such a hold on him right now, that I don't know how long it's going to take for him to get out. And so everything is kind of in limbo right now. Exactly. Claro que sí. You have to protect yourself. I would, the only thing I can suggest is continuing contact, checking on him periodically, but he's going to have to do this himself. Like this, that's a lot. See, look at it. Even look at this fool, right? You see how the fool, they have dreams, right? You see how they're in the sleeping clothes. So there is this desire there. But you see how the water's not blue? The water's like polluted. It's like, it's almost like, and how he's being chased by the fish. Wow, he retires. He feels very young to me. So he does have a desire to get out. I'm just, and you see how the water was all polluted, right? It's like once he is away from the other people in his life, I don't know if he would be a good match for you. Just because that water is toxic. And that's his emotions. Again, he feels very young to me. So his growth may have been stagnated by the people around him. But this is, as of right now, as of where it stands, it's in limbo. Lo siento, mamita. All I would say is pray for him. That's all I can say. Pray for him. Because this is a lot. It's a lot for me, and all I'm doing is dipping a toe in it. Hi, Divinely Original. I hope this was helpful, Serene. There was somebody after you. Um, who was after you? Oh, Sherry. Sherry. Okay. I hope that was helpful. Hi, Divinely Original. Thank you, Vanilla. I'm glad I was able to help. Sherry, are you here? Are you still here? I'm here. I am in love with a man named Dylan. Does he love me? I know he cares about me. Um. What I would like, I know a lot of people have, this is their first time visiting my channel, right? What I don't want people to ask me is, so I'm always getting the question, does he love me? And my answer to that is always the same. Why are you asking that question? Because if you love someone and they love you, you know the answer. You know they love you, right? You're not questioning that. Like, I'm not questioning, are these cards on the table? I know these cards are on the table, right? And so what I would like is a different question. Maybe ask, are we going to get married? Do they want to marry me? Something different. Because the fact that you have to ask that question, do they love me, already shows that you somehow feel like there's something missing. Like, the fact that you're saying, do they love me, means that you already know that there's something off. Because if you have to ask, then you already kind of know the answer. Sherry. What about Sherry? Oh, my Lanta. So here we go with The fuckery and tomfoolery. Because there is love here. Okay, there's a new beginning somewhere. There is someone holding back, but the thing is, like, I think they're holding back because they may think that they may find something better elsewhere. The fool. I can't make this up. So this is somebody who can see all the qualities that you offer, but they're not willing to offer you stability or your desires. Star, I can't make this up. Seven of Swords, right? They're not willing to offer it to you. They're holding back. Why? Because they want to make sure there's nothing better out there. Ain't this something? So I don't know how long you've been with this person, but this person is absolutely aware of all your great qualities, but they're still holding back. Ten of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Chariot. If you have, and the King of Wands, why do I even bother? So this is somebody who, again, wants to see if the grass is greener on the other side. Again, they are very aware of all the qualities that you have. We have the Queen of Cups. They're very aware that you're nurturing, that you're loving, that, whatever. But they want to see what's out there. The thing is, I don't know if I can say it's love. Because what am I saying? I'm not saying, they love you, they want to care for you, they want to protect you. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is they realize all the qualities you possess. They realize that you would be a benefit for them, is what I'm saying. This is somebody who looks at things as benefits for them, right? Meaning, like, they're looking at you as like, how would this person in my life benefit me? This person would benefit me because they're nurturing. They would benefit me because of money. They would benefit me because I can rely on them. Whatever it is, they understand all the benefits that you bring to the table. Okay? So I'm not sure that this is, I see the love you have. Temperance. I think you're eventually going to walk away from this person. I think it has to do with something within yourself. We have Temperance here. I showed you here where we have, they're going to be communicating. We have a wish here. We see that you want, I see that you want permanence in this. You want it to move forward. You want something, right? And I see the value that they see you have. The thing is, I think this person is very good at manipulating you. I think this person is very good at keeping you kind of in the in-between, right? They don't commit, but they don't condemn, right? They don't commit. They don't commit to you. They don't say, yes, we together, we this, we that, blah, blah, blah. And they don't say, no, I don't want you. Like, again, this person is focused on the benefit that you give to him or her. Okay? Well, Dylan, you said he's a dude. Okay? I see you moving forward for something else. We have this Ace of Cups. We have, this Ace normally looks to me like it's an Ace of Cups. Have you two been doing horizontal? Have you two had a horizontal mambo? I don't think you really know who this person really is. And I don't think anything can grow where you are right now. That's a desert. That's the Three of Wands. And these three are landmarks because you have to head toward the sun, right? Again, I don't see anything about how he feels for you other than your being a benefit in his life. Now, I don't know why. I don't know if you have money. I don't know if you give advice. I don't know if you are in a position to help him as far as work or money or whatever. But that's the focus. So I see you moving on because I think that you want more. And I think that some things that he has withheld from you become very clear. Yeah, and then we have the Four of Cups, the holding back, right? I'm sorry, lo siento. But that's what I see for you as far as this is concerned. But there may be something for you as far as love is concerned. So you're 30 years older than him. I wish you love and light, Sherry, because you seem very giving. And with that, I'm gonna get ready to pack it up. I've been almost 3 hours doing this. So if please show some love in the comments. And if you could please hit the like button to help my algorithm. That would be, and help me grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel. I would be grateful. I hope I was helpful. If anybody wants a personal reading, you can reach out to me on my email, Contessa.divine@gmail.com. You too. All right, guys. I'm signing off. Please hit the like button. Thank you, Mai. You my superstar. I don't even know if Mai's still here. It's been 3 hours. So maybe Mai signed off. But if anybody wants a personal reading, you can reach out to me on my channel. Please hit like and subscribe. Help me grow my little baby channel to a fully grown channel, please. Until next time.